Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Doki Doki Literature Club. Here we go. Natsuki was... I was not! What took you so long anyway? Well, last period today was study hall. To be honest, I kinda just lost track of time. That makes no sense, though. I would have heard the bell. You would have heard the bell ring at least. I must have not heard it since I was practicing piano. Piano? I wasn't aware you play music as well, Monica. Don't give me more credit than I deserve. I guess I've been practicing for a while, but I'm still not really good yet. Still, you must require a lot of dedication, so I'm still impressed. Aw, well thanks, Yuri. You should play something for us sometime. That's... Monica looks at me. Well, I'm working on writing a song, but it's not quite done yet. Maybe once I get a little bit better, I will. That sounds cool. I look forward to it. Is that so? Well, in that case, I won't let you down, Trisha. Monica smiles sweetly. I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that. Don't worry. I was hoping that I could share it with you anyway. I'm guessing that's why I've been practicing so much recently. I see. I'm not sure if Monica is referring to the whole club or just me. In that case, best of luck. Thanks. So I didn't miss anything, did I? No, not really. I choose not to bring up anything the three of us talked about. Besides, Natsuki has already run off into the closet. Trisha? Since your comments put me in a good mood, I was wondering if you'd like to spend some time together today. I mean, in the club. I suppose so. I don't think I could say no to you after you gave me that book to me. Well, I guess I need to make sure Natsuki isn't waiting for me. After you finished reading yesterday, she's fine. She's reading over there. So it's okay, right? In that case, I don't see any problem. Okay! Yuri, are you okay? You look a little crazy. We can start now! Let's find a place to sit. I'm being a little bit forceful, aren't I? I'm sorry. My heart just won't stop pounding for some reason. Don't worry about it. If anything, it's nice to see you have so much energy. Yeah, but I need to try to calm down. I won't be able to focus on reading like this. I try to sound as timid, but as crazy of your expression. So if it did not sound like that way, I'm sorry. I'm trying my best. Take your time. You're gonna take a deep breath. I have breathing problems, so if you hear going, don't worry about it. Need some water, but I don't have any on me. You take a deep breath and pulls out a copy of the book out of her bag. What's the story about, anyway? Well, I look at the cover of the book. The book is titled of Portrait of Makro. It's an ominous looking eye symbol on the front cover. Basically, it's about religious camp, and that was turned into a human experiment prison. And people trapped there have to trait and turns them into killing machines and lust of blood. But it's a facility that gets even worse. That they start selectively breeding people and cutting off their limbs and affixing them too. Oh, I might be a little bit of a spoiler. But anyway, I'm not really into it. The book, I mean. Not the thing about the limbs. That's kind of dark, isn't it? Yuri made it sound like it was going to be a nice story, so that dark turn came from nowhere. Are you not a fan of this sort of thing, Trisha? No, it's not that. I love horror stuff. I mean, I was definitely enjoying those kinds of stories, so don't worry. I hope so. Yeah, I totally forgot that Yuri is into those things. She's so shy and reclusive on the outside, but in the mind, she seems to be completely different. It's just that kind of story. I swear, are the girls blinking? Please tell me if you guys see the girls blinking too, because it's driving me nuts. It's kind that challenges you to look at life from a straight new perspective. When horrible things happen, not just because someone wants to be evil, but because the world is full of horrible people and we're in the world anyway. Then suddenly, I'm rambling, aren't I? Not again. I'm sorry. Hey, don't apologize. I haven't lost interest or anything. Well, I guess it's alright then. But I feel like I should have let you know that I have this problem. When I let things like books and writing fill my thoughts, whoa. I kind of forget to pay attention to other people. So I'm sorry if it ended up saying something strange. And please stop me if I start talking too much. I really don't think you need to worry. That just means you're passionate about reading. At least I can do is listen. It's a literature club after all. That's true. In fact, I might as well get started reading it, right? Yeah. Did you guys see what just happened? I mean, you don't have to, but what are you saying? Let me just get the book. I greatly retrieved the book that I put into my bag. Alright, it's fine. I'll sit here, right? I slip into a seat next to Yuri's. Yeah. Are you sure? You seem a little bit appreciative. I'm sorry. It's not that I don't want to. That I don't want you to. It's just something I'm not very used to. That is reading in company with someone. I see. Well, just tell me if I end up distracting you or anything. Alright. I open the book and start the prologue. I still don't understand Yuri means about reading his company, but that is she feels presented over her shoulder as I read. It's not a particular bad thing. Maybe just a little distracting, but it feels like somewhat comforting. Yuri is in the corner of my eye. I realize that she's not actually looking at her own book. I glance over. It looks like she was reading from my book instead. Sorry. I was just, whoa, I can't even, Monica, stop, I can't read that fast. Yuri, you really apologize a lot, don't you? I do? I don't really mean to. Sorry. I mean, here, this should work, right? I slide my desk until it's up against Yuri's and hold my book more between the two of them. I suppose so. Yuri timidly closes her own copy. Once we each learn a little bit, our shoulders are almost touching. Feels like my left arm is in the way, so I move my right hand to hold the open book. I guess that makes it kind of difficult to turn the page. Here. Oh, this is actually kind of cute. Oh, I didn't know there was a computer right there. Yuri takes her left arm and holds the left side of the book between her thumb and forefinger. I do the same with my right arm on the right side of the book. That way, I turn the page and Yuri slides it under her thumb after it flips to her side. But in holding it like this, we huddle even closer together than before. It's actually kind of distracting me. But as if I could feel the warmth of Yuri's face, she is in the corner of my vision. Are you ready? To turn the page? Sorry. I think I got a bit distracted for a sec. I glance over at Yuri's face again, and our eyes meet. I don't know how to be able to keep up with her. That's okay. You're not used to reading, right? I don't mind being patient if it takes you a bit longer. It's probably the least I can do, since you've been so patient with me. Yeah. Thanks. We continue reading. Yuri's no longer asking me if I'm ready to turn the page. Instead, I just assumed that she finished the page before me, so I turn it by my own colors. We continue the first chapter in silence. Even so, turning each page almost makes me feel like intimate exchange. My thumb gently letting go of the page, laying it flutter over to her side, and she catches it under her own thumb. Hey, Yuri. That might be a silly thought, but the main character kind of reminds me of you a little bit. Oh. Guys, look at Yuri's eye. She looks crazy. I'm gonna pet her. Are you okay, Yuri? Just calm down. No, I don't relate to this character at all. Oh, I think definitely not. Really? I was just thinking the way she second guesses things. She says that that's all that. That's what you were talking about? Sorry. I thought you meant something else about her. Something else? Never mind. We didn't even get that far yet. So I don't know what came into my head. Yuri, are you feeling alright? Yuri's been a little bit fidgety ever since we started reading. You can rest if you're feeling sick or something. Your breathing is a little... My breathing? Yuri puts her hands on her chest as if she feels her heartbeat. I didn't even notice. Anyway, I'm fine. I just need some water. Alright, don't push yourself. Yuri stands up and practically rushes out of the classroom. What on earth was that about? Trisha? Did something happen just now? I have no idea. Yuri was acting a little strange, I guess. So you don't know anything? Sorry, I can't say I do. Are you worried about her? Oh, no, not really. I was just making sure that you didn't do anything to her. What? No, nothing. Don't worry, I believe you, silly. Yuri's just does this sometimes. She's nothing alarming. Alright, if you say so. Anyway, why don't you start sharing your poems with each other? Alright, so, I am reading my lines of the way I might be reading them if I was actually in character. But I'm not wearing any of my Doki Doki Literature Club outfits, so not even a single part of it. So, I'm just me. Shouldn't we wait for Yuri? Well, she might be a while, so I figured we'd just get started without her. Is that okay? Yeah, I was just asking. I stand up. I make a mental note of where I left my book, then slip it back into my bag. That's sticky. I like your last one better. Really? Well, yeah, I can't tell. You were a little more daring with this one. But you're not good enough for that yet. It fell flat. That may be true, but I wanted to try something different. I'm still figuring this all out. Fair enough. You're still new to this, so I wouldn't expect you to find the style right away. I mean, everyone in the club writes really differently from each other. Maybe you'll find a new influence from all of us. For instance, I noticed that you were spending some time with Yuri today. Not that I care who you spend your time with. After all, I thought never expect anything from anybody. So that's not like I was waiting for you or anything. Still, you should have at least looked over my poem. You're probably still able to learn something from it. Oh, we read this one. I recognize the title. Not bad, right? It's quite a bit longer than yesterday's. Yesterday's was way too short. I was just warming up. I hope you didn't think that it was the best I could do. No, of course not. Anyway, the message is pretty straightforward in this poem. I doubt I have to explain it. Like anyone would agree, the subject of the poem is an ignoring jerk. Ignorant jerk. I'm sorry guys if I'm not making the voices correctly. It's because I just had some chocolate and it's messing up my throat, so I need to have some water to help it, but I don't have it on me, so I'll have to do it after this episode. Everyone has some kind of weird hobby or a guilty pleasure. Something that you're not afraid if people find out that make fun of you or think less of you. But that's just makes people stupid. Now, who cares someone likes as long as they are not hurting anyone and it makes them happy? Nasuki, are you talking about Yuri? I think people really need to learn to respect others in liking weird things. Like Yuri? Just as the two girls in this very club whose respectfully won't name. Yuri? Kind of ironic. Even in one place in the comfort, I can't even have the people respect me. Like Yuri? Nasuki, answer me! Yuri? Are you talking about Yuri? Jeez, now you're making me complain too much. what did I do? For what is worth, I respect you. Well, I guess thanks. But it's kind of obvious that you respect Yuri more, so... Whatever. You done sharing, so you can leave now. Hi again, Trisha. How is your writing going? Alright, I guess. Monica looks really sad because I haven't been picking her first. I kind of feel bad now. Yuri, stop! Monica, stop messing with my mind. You're making me feel bad. Stop, you're messing with my mind. She's not just messing with the game, she's messing with my mind as well. She's hacking into my brain. I'll take that. My brain? No, thank you. I will like to keep my brain. As long as it's not going bad. I'm happy that you're applying yourself. So maybe soon you'll come with a masterpiece. I wouldn't count on that. You never know. What is the sharing want to share what you wrote for today? Sure, here you go. I might make some funny moments that I find funny in the time I play this. I give my poem to Monica. Alright. Great job, Trisha. I was going, my head. In my head while reading it. It's really metaphorical. I'm not sure if that was even a word that I just said. I'm not sure why you didn't expect to go for something so deep. I guess it's an understatement. I guess I underestimated you. It's easy for me to keep everyone's expectations low. That way, I always count when I put in some effort. Well, that's not very fair. Well, I guess it worked anyway. You know, that Yuri likes this kind of writing, right? Writing is full of imaginary symbolism. Sometimes I feel like Yuri's mind is totally detached from reality. I don't mean like it's a bad thing, though. But sometimes I get impressions that she is totally given up on people. She spends much time on her own head and probably as much more interesting place of her. But that's why she gets happy when you treat her with a lot of kindness. I don't think she used to be indulged like that. It must be really starved in social interaction, so don't blame her for coming on a little strongly. Like earlier, I think she gets too stimulated. She ends up withdrawing and looking for a long time. Suddenly, the door opens. Yuri! I'm back. Did I miss anything? Not really. Well, we all started sharing our poems with each other. Already? I'm sorry for being late. No need to apologize. We still have plenty of time, so I'm glad that you took all the time you needed. Alright. Thanks, Monica. I suppose I should get my poem now. But anyway, if you want to read my poem now, I like the way this turned out, so I hope you do too. Save me. There's a won't bright. It's so fascinating. Many and pink and red, blue, green. Painting a cute chalkboard and we all paint a knife on the breathing ribcage. Monica, I don't think this would be something you would write. Delete her. Oh. Delete her. Oh. Monica. What do you mean by delete her? Delete who? Natsuki? Yuri? Are you going to delete Yuri next? Who is she going to delete next, guys? Wait, don't spoil it for me. I need to know. I need to find out myself. I don't remember who she deletes next. I'm telling you, she's trying to make me forget everything about the game. Sorry, I know it's kind of abstract. I'm just trying to, well, never mind. There's no point in explaining. Anyway, here's Monica's rant of the day. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. And when it happens, don't forget to save your game. She's breaking the fourth wall again. You never know when, who am I talking to? Can you hear me? Tell me if you can hear me. Yes, I can hear you, Monica. I can hear you. I can feel you, too. Anything. Please help me. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. That was really strange. I've been waiting for this. Let's see what you've written for today. Yuri stares at the poem with a surprised expression on her face. Do you like it? Trisha, how did I pick up on this so quickly? Just yesterday I was telling you kind of the quality is worth practicing. Maybe that's why you did a good job explaining. I really want to try giving it more imaginary. Yuri visibly swallows, and her hands appear sweaty. It makes me so happy. This is amazing. I feel I'm valued, Trisha. Everything that you write is treasure to me. My heart pounds just holding it. I want to write a poem about my feeling. Is that bad, Trisha? I'm not being weird, right? I'm having a hard time, as usual, in concealing my emotions. I'm kind of embarrassed. But right now, I just want to I want you to read my poem, too. Okay? Wheel. Man, this is long. I'm reading it in my head, guys. Alright, I'm gonna let you guys read it a little bit if you guys haven't finished. Okay. It doesn't really matter it's about. My mind is a little bit hyperactive lately, so I had to take it out on my pen. That is a pen fell out of my backpack yesterday, so I took it home for safekeeping, and did you steal my pen? I just really like it, and that way that it writes. So I wrote this poem with it, and now you're touching it. I'm okay. What did I just Can we pretend that this conversation never happened? You can keep my poem, though. Can I keep the poem, though? Sure. You have unlocked a special poem. Would you like to read it? Sure. A dream. I was wandering in an abandoned warehouse at night. I was lost, looking for an exit. I just want to go home. I came upon a huge empty room. Its ceiling is a while beyond the deep blackness. My steps are quick in order and hurry to the other side, or to the wall. Anything. Suddenly the ground was no longer beneath my feet. I stepped into a hole of interminate width, and it fell in a good 5 seconds before crashing into warm water. Figuring out which way was up, I surfaced myself. An air was humid, and the sounds of my splashing never breathed unlessing. My vision was completely swallowed by the dark. With one hand, I could feel a damp metal wall of a container. My lungs were getting really tired. Weird. Oh, hi, Monica. How are you doing, girl? Okay, everyone. We're all done reading our poems, right? Well, I have something that we need to go over today. If everyone could come sit in front of the room. Is it about the festival? Well, sort of. Do you really have to do something for the festival? It's not like we can put together anything good in just a few days. We just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of gaining any new members. That's a concern of mine as well. I don't really do well at the last minute preparations. Don't worry so much. We're gonna be we're gonna keep simple, okay? Look, I know everyone's been a little more lively ever since Trisha joined, so we're starting some club activities. But this isn't the time for us to be complete. We still only have 4 members, and the festival is our real chance to find more, you know? What's so great about gaining new members anyway? We already had enough considered the official club. More members will just mean everything gets noisier and more difficult to manage. Natsuki, don't think you're looking at the right way at all. Don't you want to share your passion with many people as you can? Don't inspire them to find the same feeling that you brought here in the first place. The literature club should be a place where people can express themselves and like they can do anywhere else. You should be in the place of intimidate that you never want to leave. You know, I know you feel that way too. I know we all do. And that's why we should work hard and put something together for the festival, even if it's something small. Right, Trisha? Oh, come on! You can't take advice from Trisha to agree with you just because he doesn't know how to say no to anything. Look, Monica, you don't really think of us here joining the club with other people in mind. Yuri never even talked until Trisha joined. As for me, I just like it better here than I do at home. And Trisha isn't even passionate about literature in the first place. And that's everyone. Sorry, but you're really on the only one who is interested in finding new members. And the rest of all are finding like this. You know you're the president and all, and you should really consider our opinions for once. Monica, clearly taken aback by Natsuki's words. That's not true at all. I'm sure Yuri and Trisha want to get more members too. Right? don't know about Yuri, but I'm kind of indifferent. If I show as much enthusiasm as Monica wanted, then I would probably be lying. Still, if it's up to me to rescue the situation. No. Natsuki's right, isn't she? This club is nothing more than a place of few people to hang out. Why did I think that everyone here saw the same way I did? But that doesn't mean that we're against getting new members or anything. Trisha, why did you join this club? Were you hoping to get out of it? Well, that's not really something to be honest about, is it? In fact, if I remember, you weren't even given a choice not to join. Monica sits down and stares at her desk. What's the point of all this anyway? What if starting a club was a mistake? Now you've done it. Now you've done it, Natsuki. What? Me? I just spoke my mind. It's a crime to be honest. But it's not about being honest. It's about the word choice. Besides, you have no right to speak for everyone else in the club like that. You don't understand at all. I just a place that feels nice to hang out with a few friends. And there's a problem with the club being that for me. There aren't many other places like that for me. And now Monica wants to take it away from me. She's not taking anything away. No, Trisha. It's not the same. I won't be the same with the direction she wants to take it. If I wanted that, I could have joined any other stupid club. But this one, I mean, at least a little bit of time. Things were nice. Natsuki starts picking up her things. I'm going home. I feel like I don't belong here right now. Natsuki? Yuri walks right out of the kitchen. Alright, this is where I'm going to end this episode. See you guys later. Bye!